19-year-old Stephen Lokaman and Moses Oboka, age 16, are both pupils of Lokodoyoyi Primary School in Ngoloriet Sub-County, Napak District. Despite passing well in the 2016 primary leaving examinations, with the 10 and 11 aggregates respectively, they could not be absorbed by sponsors who needed more aggregates for them to join secondary education.
I even went to Moroto. I searched for someone who can help me, but no one.
And I got to 11th grade because I don't have even any person who can assist me to take to secondary. And I don't have even the parents. I have only one which is useless for my secondary demands.
As for Stephen, this is the third time he's repeating class after parents failed to raise fees for secondary education.
I passed the in P.7 2015 and I got 15 aggregate. I again research again for the next year because the money of school fees, I just stayed at home. Then when it reaches the fifth week of the term, then the teacher told me just come back to school instead of staying at home.
After scoring 11 aggregates, the only option by sponsors was to join technical education, but that wasn't their wish.
You accept to go to the technical school, and I tell them also, how can I go with this aggregate when I am passed? But I want to go to the secondary.
However, they are hopeful that one day they will get the required aggregates and their dreams will come true. Alex Chebet, a teacher at this school, says every year about 36 pupils sit P7 here and pass very well but fail to continue to secondary school due to lack of funds.
Almost all of them pass in Division 2 except only 2 who got Division 3, even though we are in the rural areas. So most of them are at home. Some even when they fail to get fees, they just go to Posea to look for money. Then after that they will even come and get married.
This not only demoralized pupils but teachers too, according to the head teacher, Nabok Martha Chamcham.
Because when a child really works very hard and then he fails to go to a secondary school, it discourages a child, especially in Karamoja here. When a child goes out and finds that some other street children are going as far as places like Kampala, a child may say, let me just end up by joining the street children in going to Kampala. And then the teachers also, they feel their efforts being wasted.
Mr. Loumo John Charles, the Principal Education Officer Napak, says donors and sponsors have dwelled much on the girl child education, abandoning the boys despite living under the same conditions.
Yet you compare to Napak, which had 68 in Division 1, but they need only 28. And even in the 28, they require only 3/4 should be girls. So boys, even if they did very well, will definitely cannot be able to get through. So that's how they fell off. Even the best performers in P7, the boys, could not go on. Because at the background, at their own homes, they have nothing. Total poverty.
Loum attributes the challenge to the absence of seed schools in the district. This is the same situation in Amdat district, where poverty has deprived men of education, ending up into early marriages, according to the district education officer, Benton Luke Logil.
For example, in Amdat district, last year, 247 children sat. Those who passed were 222, supposed to go to secondary. So the majority of the children are still languishing in the villages. Others keep on repeating to improve the grades. Yeah.
However, the Director of Basic and Secondary Education, Robinson Insumbaliazi, says government is aware of the challenge, but this should not stop parents from using the available opportunities.
Because we cannot easily construct new schools in the various sub-countries which are empty, but our policy as government is that every sub-county will have a secondary school. So in the near future, we shall be able to reach all the sub-counties in the Karamoja region. But in the meantime, those who have been able to perform well at P7, they should use the available opportunities like the scholarships and also using the few secondary schools around which you have already transformed into boarding schools.
Approximately 82% of all 6 to 17-year-olds in Karamoja are living in poverty and are deprived of some basic services. Government recently launched an Irish aid program worth 27.5 billion shillings to be implemented by the United Nations Children's Fund to improve quality education for the most vulnerable children, mainly adolescent girls, across Karamoja region. Leaders say such partnerships should be extended more to secondary level and include more boys, since many fail to join secondary due to inadequate secondary schools in the region. Bernard Iga, UBC TV, reporting.